starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. Right now, Wisconsin's ranked #1 in the country for the highest percentage of COVID-19 vaccines given out, according to the CDC's data tracker. And today, Wisconsin is taking another step forward in the fight to end the pandemic, as all residents age 16 and up are now eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Newswatch 12's Rachel Eiler joins us live from the Oneida County Health Department, where they are preparing to meet the increased demand. Rachel.
Justin, yeah, that's correct. As of today, 25% of Oneida County residents are fully vaccinated. Another 40% still waiting for that second dose. But with the new eligible group, including so many Wisconsinites, local health departments and clinics tell me it can still take a few months to get that vaccine.
A lot of us are now starting to see some openings for vaccine where we didn't have any openings previously.
It's another step forward. As of Monday, people 16 and older can now get a shot in the arm. The Department of Health Services says the expanding eligibility comes as vaccine supply from the federal government is expected to increase. Director of the Oneida County Health Department, Linda Conlin, agrees, as nearly 65% people over age 65 have already completed their series of shots. It opens up opportunities for others to get vaccinated as well.
What we feel locally is that at this point in time, we have some really good vaccine allocations, and we, although may not be able to meet all of the demand immediately, we definitely are going to be able to meet that demand in the near future.
And while some spots like Marathon County have been lagging behind with their vaccination rate, that could all change soon. Aspirus Wausau tells Newswatch 12 an additional clinic is set to open tomorrow at North Central Technical College and will allow for more efficient distribution.
Marathon County in general is doing well, but we are a little bit behind other portions of the state. So I think that this will actually give us a nice boost in our vaccine rates.
But with this new eligible group comes an extra condition. For those who are 16 or 17 years old, they can only receive the Pfizer vaccine, and that specific supply can be hard to find.
There is limited availability of Pfizer. We do have pharmacies and healthcare providers that do get Pfizer vaccine. You just need to be persistent so that your 16 or 17-year-old can get that Pfizer vaccine wherever it's available in the community.
And if you are in need of a vaccine, Oneida County does have some availability coming up at their Johnson & Johnson clinic on Thursday. If you would like to go there and receive the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, you can book your appointment on their website at bookochd.timetap.com. Justin?
Thanks, Rachel. Taking a closer look at some of those vaccination numbers, more than 20% of all people in Wisconsin have now completed their COVID-19 vaccination. Counties you see in the darker colors like Oneida, Vilas, Forest County have slightly higher rates. In the lighter colors, Marathon, Taylor, Rusk County have lower than average rates. So as Rachel mentioned, health officials hope to raise those numbers as well soon. Meanwhile, the number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin continues to trend back up. Today, the State Department of Health Services announced 307 new confirmed cases. The 7-day rolling average has risen close to 600. Death numbers haven't risen as sharply. However, DHS reports 1 new death today. We're averaging 6 per day over the last week. In our 12-county North Central Wisconsin region, numbers really haven't been rising. They are holding steady. Right now, DHS reports 16 people in our region are in the hospital with COVID-19. They say 4 of those are in the ICU. Well, outside, it feels like summer today. Jeff's out on the weather deck with enjoying the sunshine. Jeff.
Yeah, hey, Justin, it's happening. 70s and 80s out here now. And tomorrow, though, not so much. In fact, near record high temperatures today. Look at the temperatures across the area now. You can see 78 in Phillips, 77 in Rhinelander. Last hour, it was 78 in Rhinelander, which tied the record high. But there are some clouds to the west of us now. That is our next system coming our way. That could bring us potentially some strong to locally severe storms tonight, most likely after midnight. They'll likely contain some heavy rainfall into tomorrow morning as well. So here's your forecast then for tonight, though. It is partly cloudy skies or increasing clouds with some storms after midnight. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin.
Thanks, Jeff. More than 100 million Americans now received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. But U.S. health officials say the goal of herd immunity is being threatened by a potential for a fourth wave of the virus. Alice Barr has the latest.
For the fourth straight week, U.S. coronavirus cases are trending upward amid record spring break travel and loosening restrictions in many states.
Cases are increasing nationally, and we are seeing this occur predominantly in younger adults.
Health officials believe contagious new variants are driving the increase. They're urging caution as more schools reopen.
Many outbreaks in young people are related to youth sports and extracurricular activities.
Leading health experts are divided over whether we're headed for another major surge as vaccinations are hitting a record pace. The U.S. is now averaging more than 3 million shots a day, hitting 4 million in a single day for the first time this weekend.
So we're headed in the right direction. The worst thing we could do right now would be to mistake progress for victory.
The Senate's top Republican appealing to one group that's among the most reluctant to vaccinate, Republican men.
I'm a Republican man. I want to say to everyone, we need to take this vaccine.
President Biden today acknowledging Americans' pandemic exhaustion in an Easter address without the traditional egg roll.
The virus is not gone, and the second year in a row, most will be apart from their families.
Still, hope on the horizon, largely pinned on the efforts to get shots in arms of as many Americans as possible.
That's Alice Barr reporting. A new study suggests when a pregnant woman gets the COVID-19 vaccine may determine how well the antibodies transfer to her baby. Northwestern medicine researchers studied the blood from 27 pregnant women who received either the Moderna or Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine in their third trimester. They also analyzed the umbilical cord blood of their newborns, found all the women had a strong immune response after vaccination, and all but 3 of babies had positive antibodies at birth. Scientists say the mothers that received those doses received them less than 3 weeks prior to delivery, suggesting the vaccine should happen a little earlier to transfer the antibodies to the kids most effectively. The authors say future studies will include women in their first or second trimester. If you've been feeling irritable, having migraines, feeling depressed, you're not alone. People across the nation have been struggling with mental health during the pandemic. April is Stress Awareness Month. Psychologists and therapists say it's a good time to learn how to live a healthier lifestyle.
People should be caring about Stress Awareness Month because this pandemic has really highlighted how important our emotional health is along with our physical health. The pandemic has taken a great toll on people, even if they've not been infected or had loved ones infected.
They say there are some simple ways to help cope with stress that don't require seeing a doctor.
Self-care activities, and that ranges anything from good hygiene to eating well, protecting 7 or 8 hours for sleep, and getting exercise, staying engaged in things that you enjoy and that give you a sense of purpose.
Well, more on this story, including more tips, coming up on Newswatch 12 at 6. A woman is dead after an ATV crash northeast of Merrill. According to Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, a 69-year-old woman was operating an ATV near the Prairie River. Say it appears she was trying to maneuver the vehicle near an embankment, but instead drove that vehicle into the river. The woman was found a short distance downstream from where that accident happened and was pronounced dead at the scene. That crash is still under investigation. Earlier today, the Wood County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to the town of Marshfield for a report of a fire. When emergency personnel arrived, they found a ditch fire on County Highway A at Marshfield Road. A 79-year-old man was found dead in the burned area. It's believed that man was tending to the burn when he suffered some unknown issue and succumbed to the fire. The incident is not believed to be suspicious at this time. According to Business Insider, information from more than 500 million Facebook users has been found on a website for hackers. Say the data appears to be several years old, does not include things like social security numbers or bank accounts, but it does include phone numbers, Facebook IDs, names, birth dates, and email addresses. Facebook's been dealing with some security issues for years, including the well-known Cambridge Analytica scandal, where the firm accessed millions of users' information without their knowledge. All right, so it genuinely felt like summer this afternoon, still does in fact, but how long will that last? Newswatch 12 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller has your full forecast after the break. You're watching Newswatch 12. We're proud to serve Pickerel and folks all across the North Woods of Wisconsin.
Wouldn't it be nice to never have to deal with your messy gutters again? Leave that dangerous chore in the rearview mirror with a new LeafGuard gutter system. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more nasty cleanup guaranteed. And now is the best time to get LeafGuard. Get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your order. Call now to set up your free estimate. Good deal?
Every child, no matter their zip code, should have access to a great public education. As a former teacher and superintendent, I know what it takes. I've led schools to high student achievement, I've expanded preschool, and I've balanced budgets. My opponent has proven she can't be trusted. She tried to cover up a $500,000 school financial scandal. Our kids deserve better. I'm Jill Underly. As state superintendent, I'll always do what's best for our kids.
Step 1. Build a workhorse that works harder. Give it a letter. Then, do it all again. Rethink, redefine, rebuild. Gear it for adventure. Make it sleeker, lighter. Make it tough. The toughest ever. And then, make it a hybrid. Because the only ones who can outwork the workhorse are the ones that built it.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basement-y company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basement-y in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Well, if you thought the weekend couldn't get any better, today happened, right? We're all watching the grass grow already with temperatures up near 80 today, and now some rainfall is back in the forecast beginning tonight. But look outside right now, sunshine and 77. Like I said, last hour was 78, which tied the record high for today. A southeast breeze at 9 and a dew point there at 46, kind of creeping up there right now, beginning to feel more humid across the area. Over in Wausau, 80 for you, a south breeze at 11, and the pressure is falling ever so slightly. Okay, look at this map right now. It's 80 in Wausau, 81 in Packa, 76 in Antigo. So many record highs fell across the area today. Long-standing record highs, too, back to 1921. So it's been a while, but today was a very warm day. And we're not alone. We have friends, 84 in Minneapolis, 80 in Des Moines, 79 for Kansas City. But there are changes on the way. There's a front right about there. That's moving our direction. Along with an area of low pressure, a very slow-moving area of low pressure. That's going to bring us some showers and storms tonight. We'll get a break for several hours tomorrow, followed by more rain in the forecast late tomorrow night. And then once that batch gets here, it could rain off and on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, into Sunday morning. We have a lot of rainfall to get through. For tonight, though, first, the severe weather threats are low. Potentially heavy rain this evening, but these could be loud. We're talking probably after midnight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning as a batch of rain comes through with some thunder and lightning. Outside right now, the clouds are beginning to fall in. This is all wind or warm air advection. Nothing big out of here yet, but the atmosphere is charged up right now from the sunshine we had today. Dew points are kind of elevated. There is fuel in here for storms tonight. So as that front approaches, that one right there, we are likely to get some showers and storms this evening. A couple of those could be locally strong with some heavy downpours and gusty winds in there as well. But then this system here comes over. It's an upper level low, and once it gets over us on Wednesday, it's going to sit and spin for several days, leading to lots of rainfall in the forecast. But for tonight, here's front number 1 coming through. Low number 2 arrives tomorrow night. Once that gets here, it's going to rain for 3, 4, or 5 days around here. And yeah, here you go tonight. Looking at showers and storms most likely after midnight. That pushes through. We get a break for several hours tomorrow before the next wave gets in here tomorrow evening. These also could be locally strong tomorrow night into parts of Wednesday. And then it's going to rain off and on for several days around here, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And the rainfall could begin to add up. We're talking inches of rain between now and getting in here on Friday into Saturday. Our forecast tonight, though, is scattered showers and a couple of storms out there. Low temperatures down near 52 for a low. The average high is 45. For tomorrow, all right, so a break in the action probably through midday, followed by highs near 65 and a northwest breeze around 5. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows a wet pattern. Look at that, rain in the forecast Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with highs in the 50s. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. As Jeff may mention there, the entire state of Wisconsin remains under a very high fire danger right now. Burning is not allowed in most parts of the Northwoods right now, though some parts of certain counties are not regulated. Burning in barrels, debris piles, grass, or wooded areas all prohibited right now. Today, Governor Evers signed an executive order declaring a state of emergency in response to the elevated wildfire risk throughout the state. The DNR has requested the Wisconsin National Guard come out to help. There have already been more than 320 wildfires reported in Wisconsin so far this year, burning over 1,400 acres. Just over the weekend, the Lincoln County 911 Center received 2 calls of grass fires. Fire officials also expect a slightly longer than average fire season because of the early snow melt around the state, though this wet weather this week should help. The Northwoods Habitat for Humanity Restore has a new home. Today was opening day for the new Restore on 908 Lincoln Street in Rhinelander. It offers gently used furniture, appliances, windows, doors, and home accessories at more than half off normal retail prices. It also accepts those items and building-related materials. The Restore is open 10 till 4 Monday through Friday, 10 to 3 on Saturday. Coming up, we have tonight's Your 2 Cents plus a recycling challenge here in the Northwoods, which could result in something truly unique. They need your help, though. We'll break it down after the break.
Maybe your bath is outdated, or it's difficult to clean, or it's just not as safe as it should be. Bella Friday here, and I am joined by Brian Gottlieb from Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Brian, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Bella.
So Brian, 2 of the most common questions that we get are, what are the design options and are they affordable?
What are the design options? It really have endless designs that Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has brought to the market, all with great colors and textures and hardware. Where we actually come to your home and we bring all these things with us so you can design the bath of your dreams in the comfort of your own home. They'll even bring an iPad with them, so they design the bath on an iPad as you're picking out choices so you can really see what your bath or shower will look like.
And how does Jacuzzi Bath Remodel make that affordable?
Yeah, so on that very same iPad that we did the design work, they can do a very simple credit application and get an instant credit decision.
So not going to the bank?
No, none of that. It's a simple signature loan.
And what are some of the different terms for that?
Sure, well, we have a couple of different programs. We have a 12-month same as cash program if you want to not pay anything for a year. But we also have programs where the entire payment is about 1% of the overall project.
Okay, so just doing some quick math, if someone were to update their bathroom for $7,000, that's only $70 a month?
Yeah, it's really affordable. Imagine that having a beautiful bath installed in your home for $70 a month. You don't have to deal with a dangerous bath or a bath that's dirty anymore. You can truly have the bath of your dreams.
And I happen to know that Jacuzzi Bath Remodel brought some great savings. Take a look.
For a limited time, we're waiving the installation costs on your new bath or shower project, and we'll postpone all of your payments for 1 full year. Now is the best time to get the jacuzzi shower that you've always wanted. Get free installation and no payments for 1 full year. Call now, and I'll personally include a vacation voucher for 2 with your project.
A company called Trex makes housing materials out of recycled bags, and now they're running a recycling challenge where communities can gather up at least 500 pounds of plastic bags in 6 months, and if they do, they win a bench. Emily Pop from Mel's Trading Post started this challenge in Rhinelander on April 1st. They're asking the community to bring in clean and dried plastic bags to help.
Food storage bags, plastic grocery bags, cereal bag liners, pellet bags, ice bags, anything that you can stretch a little bit. So like if you push your thumb into it and it moves and doesn't snap, that can be brought in.
This challenge runs through September 1st. Pop says Mel's started collecting a little early, and they've already had a great response from the community, gathering nearly 100 pounds already. All you have to do is drop off your bags in one of the collection bins.
As of right now, Mel's is the only place that has one. The Chamber of Commerce and Tractor Supply will have them as well. We just have to have them shipped in.
Pop says keeping plastic out of landfills and repurposing it will also be worth the work, even if Rhinelander doesn't win the bench, but they probably will. She says they'll decide where to put it once they've won it. This week, viewers called in with more thoughts on what we wear on air, plus a question on COVID vaccine video. It's all tonight's Your 2 Cents.
To listen to your messages, press L. Why on the early shows with Peter and Sierra do the social distancing, but Dan and Jeff at 4 and Justin and Jeff at 5, they do not. Also, a lady on Wednesday's show says the girls don't dress professionally, but we think they look very nice.
I don't even believe the guys should be wearing suits and ties. This is the Northwoods. We're not trying to impress anybody. The Northwoods attire is flannel shirts and blue jeans.
The way I look at it, this is a news program, and news is the objective word there. All the women dress nicely, they all dressed tastefully, and I still think they look nice. I would much rather have them concentrate on sharing the news and getting the news out to the public than a fashion statement. Thank you.
My thought is on the vaccinations for this COVID. I think all the television stations and news, wherever they're showing on the screen, you shouldn't be showing the needle being put into the arm. Why I'm saying that is because a lot of people are afraid of needles, and this could be discouraging people from getting the vaccination. Okay, all right, I hope to see it, because I think this will help more people get vaccinated. Thank you. Goodbye.
If you want to make your voice heard on Your 2 Cents, give us a call at 715-365-8812, extension 319. Remember, I'll respond to some calls, including we got a good question about COVID relief funding, which I want to explain in full later this week. We'll do that on Friday. We'll be right back.
At WJFW, our Newswatch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the Northwoods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. The Newswatch 12 team works hard to deliver the most important stories from around the globe, local and national sports updates, and weather reports. We are NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live.
There's a splash of surprise in every Wisconsin Lottery scratch game. Like WOW, the new $10 number match game, featuring a chance to win double the prize with a WOW symbol or instantly win $30 for every binocular symbol revealed. A chance to win up to 25 times and a top prize of $75,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
Rejuvenate your home during Renewal by Andersen Spring Savings Event. Call now to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. Call the number below or visit us online today. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for spinal aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
Welcome to Land O'Lakes, Serenity at the top of Wisconsin.
Stay with us at the Gateway Lodge in Land O'Lakes. Relax in our indoor pool, delicious dinners, and the coziest lounge in town. Come back to tradition at the historical Gateway Lodge.
Since the late, great Alex Trebek passed, we've seen a rotation of guest hosts on Jeopardy, including today, Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers started hosting his duties. He's set to host 10 episodes all this week and then next week. When his time is up, Anderson Cooper will be taking over for 2 weeks. Been on this kind of 2-week rotation for a while. How do you think Aaron did today, Jeff?
He did well today, I thought.
Yeah, he was
really
composed,
well today.
a little dry, but he's got it under control.
It's not about him, though. It's about the show,
That's
right?
true.
So he was in that groove, I think. All right, also in the groove, our temperatures today, hanging out near 80. Look at this, 77 in Rhinelander, 80 in Point, 80 in Diamond Lake. So it's comfy, almost a bit warm out there. And dew points are creeping up, making it a bit more humid outside this evening. And that's not necessarily good news because a front is to the west of us now, moving in our direction for tonight. That front will likely get in here, around midnight tonight, and it could contain some gusty thunderstorms out there. Loud ones at that. Small hail, gusty winds, heavy downpours into tomorrow morning. And then that front's going to come through. Another system comes in behind it. And look what happens to our 7-day. The pattern is changing. Rain in the forecast Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, into Sunday.
It'll be a wet week.
Yeah.
Oh, well. All right, thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on News Watch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. See you back here at 6 with more.